Pope Leo XIV authorizes the promulgation of various decrees for 3 servants of God: Colombian Sister Agnes Arango Velázquez, Indian Bishop Matthew McKill, and Spanish Bishop Alessandro Labaca Ugarte. A woman and 2 men of peace. This how to describe the lives of the 3 new venerables whose decrees of recognition were approved on May 22 by Pope Leo XIV during an audience with Cardinal Marcelo Semeraro, prefect of the dicastery for the causes of saints. 2 of them offered their lives in martyrdom for the faith, a violent death in the Ecuadorian rainforest while defending the rights of indigenous peoples. Alejandro Labaca Ugarte, born in 1920, was from Baizama in northern Spain. From a young age he felt a call to be a missionary. After being ordained a priest in 1945, the superiors of the Capuchin order, which he had entered in 1937 under the religious name Brother Manuel, sent him to China. Around 10 years later, he and other missionaries were expelled by the Maoist regime. He then went to Ecuador where he served as a parish priest and held various other roles, including that of apostolic prefect, actively involved in evangelizing the Guarani people. In 1984, Brother Manuel was consecrated a bishop and continued his mission among the indigenous, also establishing contact with the Tigari ethnic group. It was a time of intense tension. Oil companies moved through the region like predators, clearing forests in search of black gold. For Brother Manuel, now Bishop Ugarte, known for his ability to mediate and reconcile, the priority became protecting the rights of the Tigari. It was during this mission that he met Sister Ines. Sister Ines Arango Velázquez was 40 years old when, in 1977, she took part in the first missionary expedition of the Capuchin Tertiary Sisters of the Holy Family to Aguarico, Ecuador. A native of Colombia, she was born in Medellín in 1937 and entered the congregation in 1955, completing her formation there. After her perpetual vows, she dedicated herself to teaching and, once in Ecuador, traveled to various communities, eventually becoming a superior. She devoted herself to evangelizing the Guarani under the guidance of, among others, Brother Manuel. Sister Ines also became deeply aware of the dire situation facing the Tigari, who had become targets for oil and logging companies. As bishop, Brother Manuel hoped to avoid a violent confrontation with mercenaries from these companies by personally initiating dialogue with the indigenous people. He was joined by Sister Ines and both, fully aware of the risks involved in approaching a tribe known to be hostile to outsiders, were flown by helicopter on the morning of July 21, 1987, to a designated meeting point. The next day another helicopter arrived to pick them up, but instead found their bodies, pierced with spears and arrows. For both of them, it was a conscious offering of their lives and fidelity to their mission, as also reflected in the letter Sister Ines had written the day before their departure, which read almost like a last testament. Their deaths left a powerful impact and have contributed to an enduring reputation for holiness that continues to this day. Bishop Matthew McKill was a pioneering figure in the Syro-Malabar Catholic Church. His contributions include codification of church laws. He published the Book of Decrees in 1903, the first code of canons for Syrian Christians post their separation from the Archdiocese of Verapalli. This work laid the foundation for subsequent canonical developments in the Syro-Malabar Church. Promotion of education. He established numerous schools including institutions for girls, emphasizing the importance of both secular and religious education. Systematization of catechism. He introduced structured catechism classes and examinations, ensuring that the faithful were well versed in church teachings. Establishment of religious congregations. He played a pivotal role in founding 3 congregations for women: the Visitation Congregation, the Sisters of the Adoration of the Blessed Sacrament, and the Sacred Heart Congregation. Pastoral engagement. Known for his frequent parish visits and direct interactions with the laity, he fostered a strong sense of community and spiritual growth. The Catholic Church's canonization process comprises 4 distinct stages. 1. Servant of God. This initial title is granted when a bishop initiates a cause for canonization, typically no sooner than 5 years after the individual's death, unless waived by the Pope. The diocesan phase involves gathering documentation and testimonies about the person's life and virtues. 2. Venerable. Upon thorough examination, if the Pope recognizes that the individual lived a life of heroic virtue, they are declared venerable. This designation acknowledges the person's exemplary Christian life but does not yet permit public veneration. 3. Blessed. Beatification requires the verification of a miracle attributed to the individual's intercession after death. Once confirmed, the person is titled blessed, allowing limited public veneration, usually within specific regions or communities. For saint, canonization, the final step, necessitates a second verified miracle. Upon approval, the individual is officially declared a saint, permitting universal veneration within the Church. Criteria for being declared venerable. To be declared venerable, the Church conducts a meticulous examination of the individual's life, focusing on the demonstration of heroic virtue. This includes virtues such as faith, hope, charity, prudence, justice, fortitude, and temperance. The process involves the compilation of a comprehensive document known as the positio, which presents evidence of the person's virtuous life. This document is reviewed by theologians and the dicastery for the causes of saints. If the findings are favorable, the Pope may issue a decree declaring the individual venerable. This declaration signifies that the individual is worthy of emulation by the faithful, marking a significant milestone on the path to sainthood.